Hello, Westford. The school committee approved the ratified teacher's contract. Committee members also approved a bid for the renovation of Westford Academy's track. And grocery store shoppers weighed in on what can be done to improve safety in schools. I'm Ira Keltz, and it's time for WestfordCAT News. Before we get started, I want to remind you to subscribe to our free online publication at WestfordCatNews.org. It's delivered to your inbox every morning at 6 a.m. And if your civic or cultural organization has an event coming up, email the information to news@WestfordCAT.org and we'll include it in our daily news email. The school committee unanimously voted to approve the ratified 3-year teacher's contract on February 26th. With an agreement reached, the teachers will now receive raises retroactive to the beginning of the school year.
And very happy to be able to recommend to you the approval of the continuation of the collective bargaining agreement with the Westford Education Association, Unit A. It's been a long process, but it's been a very respectful process and has brought about a contract that I think is going to be very good for our school system. And so recommending that we approve that. And this is actually the first year of the contract that we're in currently. So upon approval, and I know our payroll office and human resource office is already working on, subject to your approval, retroactive compensation. Keeping in mind that in this first year of the contract, we pay out 1/3 of the override. In year 2, the second third, and year 3, the final third of the override amount. So, recommending your approval.
Heimlich Landscaping and Construction Company of Woburn won the bid for the renovation of the Westford Academy track. The school committee unanimously approved the issuance of a letter of intent to the company.
Make a motion to direct the superintendent to issue a notice of intent to award the contract for the track renovation project at Westford Academy to the lowest responsible and responsive bidder, Heimlich Landscaping and Construction Company, with a base bid of $558,000 and an alternate bid of $30,000. The contract will be awarded contingent upon appropriation at the annual town meeting on March 24th.
You can find the entire school committee meeting at WestfordCAT.org. And now here's News Director Joyce Polino Crane with a highlight from the Selectmen's meeting.
Thanks, Ira. At their February 27th meeting, Selectmen approved the reopening of the annual Town Meeting Warrant to give voters the opportunity to decide whether to name the Norman E. Day School Gymnasium after Kevin Regan, the school's long-term principal who retired in June. Here's Westford Academy Principal James Antonelli making the request.
I am the chair of the naming committee for the Westford School Committee, and it was unanimously voted to support the Norman E. Day Gymnasium after Kevin Regan, supported by the school committee, the superintendent of schools, and so forth. So I would ask you to reopen the warrant and allow me to come to the town meeting floor to get a gymnasium named after Kevin. I think it's very well deserved. What inspires me about Kevin is the last couple of weeks we've been jockeying for every dollar in town for playgrounds and tracks and so forth, and here he is retired. He's still the chair of the Westford Academy Athletic Hall of Fame. He's co-chairing the playground for Norman E. Day. He was sad that he couldn't finish that project and just wanted to move it forward, and now it looks like that's going to happen thanks to all of you and his hard work as well. So just a great man and an inspiration.
By the way, Selectmen also voted unanimously to support that warrant article. Town meeting opens on March 24th. To find the entire Selectmen's meeting, visit WestfordCAT.org. Back to you, Ira.
And now our feature of the week. In the aftermath of the horrific killings at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, Americans are weighing in on the question of gun control and school safety. 17 students and adults died in the February 14th school shooting. The alleged gunman carried an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. Since then, President Trump has called for arming teachers in the classroom. Gun control advocates are seeking to ban sales of the AR-15, limit the capacity of magazines, and raise the legal age of purchasing a rifle from 18 to 21. The debate rages as citizens take polarized positions. We asked local residents what they think could be done to improve school safety. And here's what they said.
In schools, particularly, I don't think that much, to be honest with you, in particular. As a parent, I always have to get buzzed in if I go into a school. I've tried other entrances, and they're always locked. Yeah, anybody, I mean, if you get buzzed in, you can go anywhere you want, but I think we want that type of thing in the school. To me, it's just more about gun control than the schools in particular.
Personally, I don't think more guns in the school is a good thing because it just leads for more chance for injury and harm that could occur to children or adults in the school. I do agree that there needs to be a closer look at security in terms of those schools. As President Trump said, hardening the schools, if whatever that word means, I think that would be a good thing to spend some time on. And personally, I would love to see them try to improve background checks so they're truly universal and not just sort of catch-can depending on the states. And again, take a closer look at mental health. So these are all factors, and there's not one that anybody can say will make the big shift, but hopefully people will start to pay more attention on our elected leaders to this.
Have drills, maybe? We definitely should do something about the guns. Stronger mental health support. I think our whole health system is broken. More empathy for people that have mental illness.
Well, I have two children in high school right now, so it's very concerning for me. I mean, I don't think arming teachers with guns is the answer. I don't think arming children with any sort of weapon is the answer either. I mean, I think it really comes down to our government, personally, I feel like has to come together, Democrats and Republicans, and come up with a solution quickly. Making it very strict for civilians to have assault weapons. There's no need for civilians to have those type of weapons. And I think the government really needs to step up and, put things in place. If you look at other countries in Europe, they don't have this problem. I mean, what are they doing? Let's learn from other countries that have been around a lot longer than we have.
I think we have to limit who can get these firearms, the AR-15s and stuff, where you can mow people down in 30 seconds, you can kill 30 people. And gun control, that's what I want.
WestfordCAT will continue to follow this story and bring you interviews with people on both sides of the issue. Barrick, a 3-year-old feisty feline, is available for adoption now from the Lowell Humane Society. Here's Patty Stocker with more.
At the Lowell Humane Society on Broadway Street in Lowell, there is always a wide variety of pets available for adoption. This week, meet a feisty 3-year-old feline who'd do best mousing in the great outdoors.
Hi, I'm Mary Rockwood. I am a volunteer here at the Lowell Humane Society, and I have a lovely male cat named Barrick here. He is a 3-year-old male cat who was surrendered, I believe, the end of January. He is got a huge personality, this guy. Very big personality. Very social, very outgoing. He likes attention, striking up a conversation. He will let you know when he wants loving, and he'll let you know when to stop. Now, most cats that we have here, we suggest that they're indoor cats. This cat, on the other hand, is different. He likes to go outside. He would be a great barn placement. He is a wonderful mouser, but as you can tell, he is a lovely, sweet boy. He loves to play. He can get very feisty when he plays. He's a little rough. Come here. Oh, what a good boy. You are such a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. He would be well placed with a very cat-savvy family who can kind of tell his moods when he gets into them. Other than that, no children, not sure about cats and dogs. But as you can tell, he just likes to be with people.
Again, Beric would do best as a barn or outdoor cat. If you think you'd have the perfect forever home for Beric, or would like to learn more about him, or if you'd like to learn how to volunteer, foster a pet, make a donation, or fill their wish list, go to lowellhumanesociety.org or visit them at 951 Broadway Street in Lowell. Call 978-452-7781. For Westford Cat, I'm Patty Stalker.
Our own Rika Sharma brings you information on the health benefits of spring onions.
Hi everyone, I'm Rekha Sharma, your Ayurveda practitioner, back with a new health tip for WestfordCAT News. Today I'm going to talk about spring onions or green onions. They are natural expectorant, antibacterial, and stimulates the respiratory tract. It is antifungal and helps to fight colon cancer. It prevents diarrhea and improves appetite. It also improves blood circulation and is rich in vitamin B1, thereby reduces stress and tiredness. It can be chopped fine and added to sandwiches, soups, or pancakes. It can also be added to steamed vegetables or sauteed vegetables for a delicious flavor. So add some spring onion in your diet to get the benefits. If you have any allergies, please contact your healthcare provider before consuming. I'll be back with a new health tip. Bye for now.
Here's a WestfordCAT weather forecast taken from weather.com. In addition, WestfordCatNews.org now provides a link to the Westford weather page of WBZ and CBS meteorologist and executive weather producer and Emmy Award winner Terry Eliason. Here's WestfordCAT Marketing Outreach Director Sarah Fletcher with suggestions for things to do around town.
The Library Book Discussion Group will discuss Never Caught by Erica Armstrong Dunbar, a story about George and Martha Washington's relentless pursuit of their runaway slave. The book group meets on March 15th at 7:30 p.m. Copies are available for checkout at the main desk. New members are always welcome. This drop-in session is free of charge, and you can get started on Lilac Girls by Martha Hall Kelly for April. For the full reading list, visit westfordlibrary.org or call 978-692-5555. A grapevine wreath-making workshop will be held on March 13th at 7:30 p.m. at the Westford Regency. Sponsored by the Rodenbush Community Center, this workshop will provide everything you need to create a beautiful spring wreath. Registration is $30 per person, and you can visit rodenbush.org to register. Westford Academy's Challenge Success invites students and their parents to attend a talk by Maria Furtado of Colleges That Change Lives. The event takes place on March 17th at 10 a.m. at the school's cafeteria. The talk is focused on taking the stress out of applying for college and is targeted for middle schoolers and up. For more information, visit ctcl.org. I'm Sarah Fletcher, the Marketing Outreach Manager for Westford Community TV. Back to you, Ira.
That's it for this week, Westford. We leave you with scenes around town, taken on February 21st, when record-breaking temperatures made it warm enough to be outdoors without a jacket.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Oh, get him forward. Get out of here. Leave that off the ground, please. Here,